Good morning, everyone. This is Thomas Donahue from the Driver's Apex, and today we are going to take the E46 M3 to Discount Tire. I think there's something up with the tires. I think there's wheel weight issues, something like that. I've got this annoying vibration. It really drives me up the wall on the freeway. So that we're going to take care of. I think what I'll do, as I mentioned in the last videos, I'll have them swap left tire with right tire. We'll see if that makes a difference with the pulling to the right issue. I'm also going to take care of getting this car washed. It hasn't been washed in a couple months, so I'm going to take care of washing that. And then I need to do an oil change. So when I come back from Discount Tire, it's going to be later in the evening. We're going to be at the 3,000 mile mark, and then what that means is I'll send the oil out to Speed Diagnostics to get the oil sampled, and then from there we're going to have a conversation about the results and what the difference is between Speed Diagnostics, Blackstone, stuff like that. And then I'll also let you know what's the condition of these rod bearings. I bet you a lot of people are curious, what do the rod bearings look like on a 61,000 mile car? I have an idea what they look like. I'm sure you all are curious, and I'm going to let you guys know. So I'll flip the camera around. You probably don't want to see too much of the car washing, but I'll flip it around, show you what's up. We'll go for a drive later, and let's get it done. All right, so we're gonna break out the Karcher. I haven't used this in a while, so I just need to get this taken care of. I need to find I moved all of my car cleaning products inside, especially since it's so hot outside. We're not gonna use an engine flush today. We will use this additive with the oil. I've got our Liqui-Moly 1060 here. Let's see here, that's 5 liters. I picked up an extra liter because I think it's 5.8 quarts or something like that. So we'll double, triple check before we do the oil change. That way I'm not giving bad information. But what I'm going to do is I'll take care of this. We'll get the hose, the wand, all of that. And then we're going to be using this soon. So I just contacted the shop. I'm going to be taking care of a lot of the polishing, stuff like that. And I'll do it myself, no big deal. But I can't wait to get this going. Right now the battery's dead because I haven't driven it in a couple months. So I need to get that taken care of. All right, so I got all my buckets here. Those really need to be cleaned. I'm missing my handle for some reason. And then I've got my products here. So I'm gonna try the retire. And then I've been using Reset. So good friend wanted Aesthetic AutoSpa. I'll put a link in the channel here. You should check him out. He's an exceptional detailer here in Tucson. He really knows what he's talking about. He's got a lot of passion. I think passion's really important. So I'll put a link in the channel. Go follow his channel, check him out. He does really great work. But he got me hooked on CarPro, and I think it's fantastic. It's a little bit more money, of course, but I think you use less and it goes farther. So it probably actually is less money than using some of these other products. Nothing against Chemical Guys. I still will use some Chemical Guys products or some Adams products, but I think CarPro makes an exceptional product. That's why I use it. It works, so that's what's up. So let me go find this handle. I don't know where it's at. Get some of this stuff. Let's see how this does. I know Juan said it's really nasty. Let's see if I can do it outside without a respirator. Let's see. Let me go get a brush. All right, let's try this one-handed. It's not easy. I need a little assistant, but she's in a meeting. So what I'll do is I'll keep working on this. Maybe I'll put it on a tripod or something. Is back inside. It's usually easier to just get it back inside and then kind of do the detail work of a little bit of water, droplets, stuff like that's left over on the wheels. Instead of it just baking outside, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. So we'll get all this stuff touched up. It'll be back to looking fresh. So yeah, I'm super hot, sweaty. I look like crap, but it's time to get this finished up and ready to go to Discount Tire. All right, everybody, I am back. So I'm on my way to the tire shop to pick up the wheels. I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to disassemble the 2 wheels, take those to Anderson, keep the lips, polish the lips, make sure that Anderson then has a lip to match up to the painted wheels to make sure that everything works. That way there's no tape line issues, anything like that. The other two wheels, what I'll do is I'll start disassembling maybe 10 bolts, something like that. I don't know if that's possible. And then what I'm gonna start doing is polishing the lips properly, getting in between the bolts, those types of things. So that's what's going on with the wheels. So follow along. We're gonna take the CRV. We just finished washing the E46 M3. So we're gonna take the CRV, get these things picked up, bring them back, and then we're gonna start breaking these things down. So stay tuned. So this is a different experience being in the CRV. First of all, I feel like I'm in a monster truck compared to the E46 M3. It is soft and not bouncy, but just really lethargic. It almost feels like I'm driving that truck compared to the M3. So, but it's our go-to. We're at what, 242, 193. So this thing's a beast. All right, so I'm here at the shop. So we're gonna get these wheels. We're gonna throw them up in the CRV. We're not gonna throw them in the CRV, but we'll get them in the CRV, get them back home. But I think what I need to do is stop at Lowe's or Ace Hardware and look for 12.8 millimeter socket so I can start getting this disassembled. So we're getting there. All right, so as you can see, we've got wheels. This is gonna be our spare, so I didn't ask them to put a ton of care into these. But yeah, these are all the wheels. Yep, so that one's gonna get disassembled. So we've got 5 wheels plus the broken wheel, which will be our beautiful wall art. All right, so we're filming without the mic and without the lens and no socket at Lowe's. So we're gonna go to Ace. I struggle with Lowe's. I don't know what it is. Every time I go there to get sockets, they're never there. So frustrating. So Ace hopefully will have it. The only reason I came to Lowe's was it was just easier to get to, but at least got a couple buckets. So let's go to Ace. All right, so I guess Ace is the place as usual. They've got what I need. So let's go home. Let's get these wheels taken apart. Super excited to get it done. So the wheels are back home. This, I think, is probably... Yep, that's the oh yeah, that's the broken one. Because you put your finger in there, you'll get cut. So let's turn that around. Let's bring this over. This is gonna go on the wall somewhere. I don't know where yet, but you gotta have some artwork. It's unfortunate, this whole process, but right now it is what it is. All I can do is be proactive and try to get things done. So I'm gonna get all these unloaded. I'm gonna get them put over there and then we'll take a look at them. All right, so I'm really happy. The wheels are back. These, I just need to take the bolts out and then, so I can polish them. Oh my God. Such a horrible job polishing and stuff. Yeah, the paint on these look fine. So what they did was they did some kind of bead blasting. Not a bead blasting, but it's like plastic or something like that. So all it did was took the paint off to what the original was. So there are some imperfections in the wheel itself. I'm not too worried about that. Some of this kind of dimpling. There's like a little mark there. I'm not too worried about it. Same here. Overall, these two wheels I think look just fine. But that really ticks me off. Look at all the scratching they put in there trying to polish these. Now, they said that they polished these wheels. Clearly, these wheels were not polished. I had asked them to polish them when the lips were removed. Makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too type A. But these two wheels here are good. So those are staying. That's a spare. We're just working on getting a valve stem for it. And then these are the two that are going back. And as you probably will note, I haven't posted the video yet, but there's some paint issues here. You can kind of see right in there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it's right there. See that right there? That's where the painter's tape folded back. So I can't have that. So what I need to do now is I need to separate. Oh man, I can't separate these. What? Oh, that's so frustrating. I wish the wheel shop had helped me out with this, because now I can't separate them because I don't have a machine to get the tires off. We'll figure it out. So I've taken all the bolts out. I've got all the air pressure out, but I just can't break the bead. So the shop's gonna come out and they're gonna go ahead and separate all this for me. And then I can get these separated and then get them off to the paint shop, stuff like that. It's really weird to see. That's what a stock RM looks like, and then that's what a modified RM looks like. It's kind of crazy. So this is a rear tire, and the other one looks to be a rear as well. So I might be able to go ahead and mount. Looks like I can mount the fronts. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do is bolts out, lips polished, ceramic coat, and then we'll just go ahead and put them on the fronts. And then hopefully these can be done in the next week and a half or 2 weeks. But let's hop in this car, let's get it started, and then we gotta get to Discount Tire. For some reason, I'm running behind. It's really weird. Let's see if we can get a little pull here with left hand, working the paddles. I will say, whatever I did to the paddles and the paddles themselves, it definitely has a nice little click sound, which it definitely did before, but you can hear, so it's got kind of like a haptic feel of some sorts, so it's not that bad. This car, I barely made it. There's a little extra traffic. It's that time of the year, I think, where we're starting to get some snowbird traffic, and I didn't account for that. So I gotta start getting used to snowbird traffic. So what we need to do now is get this thing parked somewhere. Usually there's always issues with parking at Discount. Let's park back here. Just gonna park right there. It's cool to see it up there on jack stands. I think it's always cool to see either of my cars on jack stands like that. It just looks super sporty, stuff like that. That's cool, they're wire wheeling. That's super helpful. I constantly have to do that on these wheels, so I appreciate they're doing that. Little NASCAR setup here. It looks so cool, just all on jack stands. Oh, the car market's nuts. I got this before the car market went like bananas. Yeah. So I'm doing all right. Because it's low mileage. I got it with 55,000 miles. It's a 2002. Really clean. I think everyone likes the car here. I'm getting a lot of compliments. That's one thing I definitely get a lot of, is compliments with this car. The color-wise, I love the color. I think it's a nice, understated, just chill color. I would love a Laguna Seca blue or something like that, or the Phoenix yellow. I've always thought Phoenix yellow was really cool, but this color is perfect. Car is super classy looking. It gets a ton of compliments, so I think it's a good setup for me. So I got the car back. I don't know what to make of this, because it's not like they worked on the engine or anything, but now the service engine light is on right there. It's hard to see. I got a cop in front of me too, and I'm holding a camera. I don't know what that means. It's not a check engine light. It just says service engine soon. So I don't know if that's related to oil, so I'm gonna Google that when I get home. But anytime you see service engine soon, kind of makes you a little nervous. So I am done for the day. Today has been exhausting between picking up the wheels, getting this alignment done. I've been waking up at 4 in the morning, so I'm struggling with some jet lag, but making the best of it. Up at 4, 2-3 mile walk, breakfast, everything like that by 6:30 or whatever. It's really, really crazy. So I'm really tired. It's been a long day. So there's a lot going on here at the Drivers Apex garage. We're getting a lot of stuff done. Hope you guys like this video. I've got a lot more stuff coming. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff coming. I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I could probably post every single day. That's how much stuff that's coming around. If you guys haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. If you like these kind of videos, driving videos especially, there are going to be a lot of those soon. But before that, there's a bunch of maintenance that needs to be done on the E46 M3. Got this service engine soon light, which I think is the oil light, stuff like that. Because I haven't done an oil reset on the dash in quite a while, so I assume it's that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Comment below. And speaking of comments, if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, just drop it in the comment section. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.